We talk a lot on this channel about changing your life and how to get started. The number one thing is to get started. But start what, Schmitty? One of the best places to start is in the improvement process. And it is a process. Forget about trying to do it all at once. The secret is the 1% rule. Just focus on improving 1% every day. Small, consistent progress adds up big time. Imagine where you will be if you commit to this one small daily action in a year from now. Stay to the end and I'll give you the 4 practical tips on starting and using the 1% rule. I want to define the 1% rule. The 1% rule is small incremental improvements add up over time through a power of compounding. Start small and gradually improve by 1% until your new habit fits seamlessly into your day. Focus on consistency, not perfection. You'll mess up and you'll have many setbacks. What is your recovery speed when those setbacks happen? Are you going to lay there and wallow in it? Or are you going to get up and move forward? Hello, my name is Jason Schmidt. I'm a CPA, author, and side hustler. Please like and subscribe to this video and see me on firewatchbusiness.net. We are a business channel and we talk about financial freedom in every video. One way to financial freedom is to start a side hustle and grow it. And it could lead you leaving and getting out of your 9-to-5. So if you want to know how to do that, there's a video about leaving your 9-to-5. So let's talk about the 1% rule and how it's related to your financial freedom and starting your side hustle. Well, it starts with a goal. Like, I have a side hustle that will generate $1,000 a month. So here's an idea of 1% improvement in finding that side hustle. Day 1, spend 15 minutes brainstorming ideas for side hustle that matches your skills and your interests. It's important to find a side hustle that you enjoy. I will give you a warning. Your side hustle will become a job. So when you look at a hobby or interest you're into and you want to make that your side hustle, be careful because it will become a job. I love the idea of looking to an interest for a side hustle. Find something you could spend hours talking about. An interest you basically geek out on. For me, it's music. I love music. We have talked about this in earlier videos and I discuss in detail my book on how to find your perfect side hustle and how it fits with your interests, hobbies, and passions. Day 2, come up with your perfect client avatar. You hear this all over the internet, but it's so true. How can you sell to anybody if you don't know who you're selling to? Who would and could buy your product or service today? You need to know their age, you need to know their sex, you need to know their education, where they live, their interests, their hobbies. You must know where to meet them to sell them. Day 3, do some market research. Ask friends about your ideas. Join the chamber. Start meeting with chamber members. Any kind of place you can get social activity to throw and bounce your idea off of them to understand. Day 4, set up your website, set up your social media pages for your new side hustle. Day 5, reach out to one client, just one potential client or customer. It could be your best friend. By the end of the month, you will have clarity, a platform to advertise your services, and you will have your first sale. So how does that really work, right? We talked about that 1% in a side hustle, but maybe you need to learn a skill before you want to start your side hustle. One of the things that we were talking about is we have a person that's joining us right now through the accountability program that we have that wants to be a graphic designer, and they're trying to do that. And they're trying to learn that. So how do you become a proficient graphic designer? It's very easy, right? No, it isn't easy. It takes consistency and determination. It's never easy. But here's one example, right? Week 1, every day you research the best graphic tools that you can find, whether it's Canva, Photoshop, whatever it is. Spend 15 minutes a day watching those beginner videos, those video tutorials. They're free on YouTube. Week 2, every day practice creating one simple design, a social media post, a flyer, whatever it can be. Week 3, every day focus on one skill for that day, whether it's fonts, color theory, layout and design. I will say this, from what I'm learned, less is more. Week 4, share your designs on social media or with friends for feedback. Hey, they're going to be honest, they're going to be brutal, but you need the feedback. So your monthly progress would be like, by month 3, you have built a portfolio of designs, 5 to 10, 20 designs, whatever. If you're making them daily, you'll do pretty good. You'll have a nice portfolio. Month 6, take on a small project for a friend or a local business or a volunteer. Go to a local nonprofit to see if you could donate your services for them. By month 12, you're confident enough to take on paid work as a side hustle, and your skills have now become a business. Spending just 20 minutes a day on those tutorials and practicing leads to noticeable improvement over time. Small daily actions will build your confidence and your skill mastery. By being consistent and deliberate, you will grow very, very efficient. Spend 30 minutes daily learning or taking action. I will guarantee results if you do this. It is consistency. I want to mention my Bible verse of the day, and I think this is very important when we're talking about today. It's Hebrews 10:24, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds. And I don't know why this one came to me right now, but it makes sense to me when you're throwing your stuff out there and you're letting people look at your new graphic design business. And I love this because I want you to be successful, and I want to spur you on into your business. We must support one another, right? Instead of tearing them down or sabotaging them. So you want to show your work to those people who really want you to succeed. Be careful. It's a come-up goal. So when you're a go-up goal, you don't share it with just everybody, just your trusted friends. We have to have a mind shift change. We have to know that small wins matter. We have a huge, large psychological benefit from focusing on one small thing and implementing the 1% rule in manageable steps. Number 1, it prevents burnout. Trying to build a side hustle is stressful. It's frustrating. And when you work daily on one small task, that job is not so overwhelming. Each task completed brings clarity and reduces pressure of doing everything at once. Celebrating wins creates momentum. Once you get that perfect client avatar, now you know who to go talk to about selling your new side hustle. Once you get that first sale, you're on your way to success. Once you start working with your client, you're even better on how to sell to the next client. Small steps bring confidence. You see, the step is complete, and I know I will complete the next step. For me, I look forward to the next day to move me closer to my goal. For each small step accomplished, I walk toward the path of financial freedom. Robert Collier said, "Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out." So true success is those small efforts every day. We talk about this repeatedly. Everyone knows what to do, but so few do it. And are you up to the challenge? Are you ready to live like you've always wanted to? Ready to change your life? It takes a determined and disciplined person to make it a reality. If you want more detail on how to identify the 1% improvements for your side hustle or your business with a couple of practical examples, then that video is right here. I promised you 4 practical steps in using the 1% rule. And you know what? We've been talking about them the entire time. Step 1, pick one goal. Step 2, break it into small, daily, actionable steps. Step 3, reflect and celebrate every progress every night. Step 4, adjust as needed. Review and adjust. 1% doesn't have to be perfect every day. It just has to be something every day. From a study in 2009, it showed that people are 65% more likely to succeed in forming a habit if they share their goal with someone. This rises to 95% if they schedule regular accountability check-ins. If you're looking for someone to hold you accountable, give me a call. The link's below. We'll set up a call and we'll have a nice quick chat on where you're at. Right now, write down one goal and start improving by 1%. Share it in the comments. Big change happens with small steps. Start today. If you start improving by 1% every day, imagine where you'll be in 1 year. Do not underestimate the power of consistency. Thank you for watching, and keep on hustling.